Here's an easy way to get the crispy calling card in Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Zombies, where you have to rapidly kill 10 or more zombies that have been set on fire by the Napalm Burst Ammo Mod a bunch of times. Now this challenge is really annoying, but hey, I have a reliable way to get it done in about an hour or two pretty easily. Now I'm going to use the Grekova because I'm grinding camos for it and it has a fast rate of fire, but you should also be able to do this with assault rifles, SMGs, or LMGs. Alright, then you go to your augments, equip augments, ammo mods, napalm burst, and set it to firebomb and incendiary. Then optionally go to Perca-Colas, elemental pop, and set it to citrus focus, so that way only the napalm burst will fire, and then set the minor augment to chillberry. Now you don't necessarily need elemental pop, but since we're going to be playing directed, you're going to have tons of cash, so you might as well get it. Alright, let's start a game, choose directed and Liberty Falls. Of course you can play standard if you want to get higher levels for larger hordes of zombies, but it's much easier to stay alive and get tons of salvage and cash in directed. So then just play the game, collect salvage and cash, go to an arsenal, upgrade the rarity, and make sure that you get the Napalm Burst Ammo Mod. Then just keep playing, collect tons of cash and salvage, pack-a-punch your weapon. I like to go all the way up to pack 3, although 2 should be okay. And also upgrade the rarity to at least purple, but I prefer legendary to make sure that we're getting those rapid kills. I also like to get basically all the perks, things like Deadshot and Double Tap will make sure you get those fast kills. Elemental Pop will make sure that we trigger Napalm Burst more often. Vulture Aid will give you tons of loot so you can buy the stuff that you need. Keep playing the objectives, get yourself up to at least round 11, although I prefer round 15 for the most zombies and no manglers. Then go to a crafting table and buy 2 decoys. Alright, so our weapon's upgraded, we have all the perks, we're at round 15, we have our decoys, and Napalm Burst applied to our weapon. Okay, so that's the setup, and we're finally ready to start. So head to the roof of the bank or the bowling alley, and you can switch back and forth between these. What you want to do is run around and train the zombies into a tight group. Let me check real quick. So right now we have 7 of 15. Once they're packed nice and tight, through a decoy, wait just a second for the zombies to gather around, but don't wait too long. Take aim right at their heads, then fire and sweep because we want rapid kills of 10 or more that have been lit on fire with our napalm. Check again, and that time we got 1 set. Okay, so then we just keep repeating this, right? Buy more decoys whenever you need them. Round up the zombies, throw a decoy.
Throwing decoy.
Fire and sweep.
Beat the hell out of shooting lawn gnomes with an air rifle.
And that time we got 2 sets. So I'm just going to keep doing this over and over.
Throwing decoy. Bang.
There's tier 2 done. And we have 10 more to go for tier 3. So just keep repeating.
Decoy live.
And there it is, the crispy calling card 100% done. Man, that one was annoying. All right, so if you've been trying to get this card and it just wasn't working, as long as you set up the way that I showed you and use decoys, you should be able to complete this challenge in, about an hour or 2 and finally get the crispy calling card right here in Call of Duty Black Ops 6 Zombies.